Hello everyone and welcome back to Planet Crafter. As we are continuing to terraform, our pressure's unbelievable, heat's really high, oxygen's kind of high, not as high as the other two, but it's still going well. We have hit the flora stage. Obviously we have these huge fields of flowers and grasses where we're growing things. There are also just grasses and bushes and ferns and things out amongst the landscape. Next stage, trees. But wow, the last one, we went out on a huge adventure, and now we have so much stuff to do. So we can now make the super alloy rods, which allows us to make a few different things. We can make a DNA manipulator. We have everything for that in our inventory? That's crazy that we do, but we do. This is all just stuff that we found. Let's make a DNA manipulator. Hell yeah. Let's put that over here. We don't have an area. We don't know what this place is yet in here, so. Yeah. Okay, immediately low power. 117. Oh dear God. We also want to make the T4 heaters instead of the T3 ones. Oh, it's got multiple screens. Show DNA recipes. Soleus tree seed, Aletus tree seed, Linifolia tree seed. Oxygen multipliers. Okay, that's cool. Oh god, but we need more. Make a nuclear reactor? Whatever we need for that? I think so. A bit of water. Surely we have a uranium rod there. I don't know if I want to make this. Use this on a nuclear reactor, but just something for now. Keep the power up. Okay. But we've got that made now. At least we know what's up with that. T2 ore extractors. Extracts rarer ores from the ground. Which I'm interested on that. Does that extract more of the rare ores depending on where it's placed? So for example, if we place it in the iridium mine, does it extract less of the normal ores and more just rare ores? Or if we place this just out in the grasslands here, does it just have a chance to extract rare ores there, like iridium or uranium or something? If we just get to a place where we can drill for uranium at some point, then that'll be pretty key. Because if we can have a steady supply of uranium, then we can make all kinds of nuclear reactors, which gives us all kinds of power, which we can use for everything else. T4 drill we've already got one of. The rest expensive. Indoor stairs seems cool. We don't have cause to make it yet, but I like the look of it. I think that's everything else that we can make right now in our crafting. Biomass going up there. We also have the map microchip. We need obsidian. We need obsidian for that, and part of me just wants to go on an expedition, right? Okay, wait, no. We can make the T2 blueprint penning chip. Yep, definitely can make that. Where is it? T1 blueprint. Let's also take off the spacesuit. The cosmetics are cool and all that, but, no. I don't. I just open it? Yeah, there we go. Cosmetics are neat, but I want the space on my suit thing. Okay, so, and what else can we make over here? We've already got a tier 2 jetpack. So super alloy rod is the next thing. There's nothing else we can make up here, right? I mean, we can make stuff, but I'm just trying to see new things. Oh, and we got the terraformation rocket interface here. Yeah, let's make this. No, not that. Not that. Let's go ahead and make that one. Cobalt, magnesium, and what's the last one? Methane. Where will we find methane? Down here, I think. All right, let's go. T2. Now we can pin multiple blueprints. Very nice. So when we want to make, you know, more of these, but we'll need more of these too, we can put them both up. Or like the flower spreaders and the DNA manipulator. Where's the gas extractor, by the way? Yeah, let's get some more methane. Oh, and it extracts oxygen too every once in a while. That's kind of cool. Just, oh, I really like that. All right. I think this room will have to become more lockers. Actually. Because there's too many things now. How do we do it over here? They were just on either side of the line. I think we did it right there, right? Yeah, that looks right. There's a few there. One over here. Hydration's always low. I don't gotta worry about that. Okay, yeah, because we're gonna need to separate this out. We'll move this stuff further down here. Brick. Let's put that there for now. And we'll actually keep those with the fabric for now. They're related. They're sort of made of fabric. That stuff there. This can become just osmium. And I guess we'll make this super alloy. Alloy. Great. Good enough. And we should take all of these out there. Neolite, flash, pulsar. We'll just put all of those in there, I guess. But yeah, and the osmium over here. Flowers, flowers, forever flowers. Dear God, too many flowers. Was there more stuff in the rover still? I can't remember. Did we even call... We did call the rover back. Yeah, okay, we've got everything. We have everything that we got. Got everything that we have. Great. Mission level critical. Hey, come down, come down. Our food's not doing the best either, is it? We got lots of food grown, so... Yeah, I would love a flower spreader or something where I could put in multiple of it. Like, multiple flowers. I mean, maybe we're just supposed to make, like, 100 of these. I guess we could. Or that could be what we're supposed to do. But, I don't know. Oh, keep putting this stuff away. That. Ooh, no space in that. Magnesium. Selenium. Iron. The irony. Okay, so then... Got all of those made. I guess we can look at T4 heaters. Boost heat up a little bit. What are the next ones to unlock as well? Heat could be a good one, because God, I want that fusion generator. I mean, I don't know. No, actually, let's look at building a tier 2 extractor first. Because I want to know what it extracts. Because if we can get one that extracts uranium... I mean, obviously, we still want the fusion generator at some point. But then we can do all sorts of things with... well, just building everything, because we'll have lots of power. Power's our biggest issue right now. Next, we could look at making a lot more solar panels. We've run out of cobalt fastest because it uses 2 of those. And that's actually all that we have for power. It's the wind turbines, which are very small, solar panels, which use lots of cobalt, and nuclear reactors, which use, well, a lot of uranium. So let's put that one up right now. And let's put that up there. Look at how useful this is. Okay, so 1 aluminum. 8 super alloy. Good lord, that's a lot. And then we'll need 2 iridium rods. Luckily, we've got lots of iridium. And then 3 osmium. Super alloy rod. Nice. Okay. Guess we'll put it over near this one. Yeah, we can just connect it. Low power. Of course it's low power. It takes 164. But I just want to... Okay, so first of all, it's got a locker instead of that. But yeah, it still just says it's extracting iron. Extract rarer ores from the ground. I feel like we have to give it a chance to work and see, because it might still be iron, but now is it iron with a chance of iridium, a chance of uranium, a chance of aluminum here, or is it still based entirely on placement? How much power are we short? Oh, 106.45? Almost 107. Let's unprint that, or unpin both of those. Let's pin that and that. Oh god. How much uranium do we have? Let's make another one of these. We don't have to, the thing is, we don't have to keep it as a nuclear reactor forever. It's uranium rod. If we want to take it out and use it for something else, we can, but for now, we're going to need it to be nuclear. 2 of those might be enough. I don't actually know. We need to get something that, I don't know if there is one of these, but if we can get one of those machine optimizers that optimizes power, power output, that would be pretty useful. Okay, I guess we're going to have to make another. 2 more of that, another aluminum, another magnesium, and then I think, yeah, we're the 0.45 down right now. There we go. That's power restored. Big solar field there. Okay, so look at this thing go. Well, I like that it's got bigger storage. But we'll just have to see what it makes. Zoom on over and check on our other mines. Speaking of the mines... Man, there's just so many things that I want to do in this game at all times. I really want to go on another exploration mission. I mean, where we went up through those caves and into those new areas up there was so cool. Actually, I want to look at the map, and I think I have an idea of on the map of where we were and what we were looking at, but have a second look. So we went, we were out here. We went through the caves up here. Wait, where did we go? What is that? What is that? Oh, wait, we launched the thing, didn't we, that shows points of interest? No, we didn't. What the hell is that? I'm shocked. Whatever this could be. So I to be honest, I can't even remember where we came out. It must have been... We ended down here. So this is... Maybe it's just not showing us... I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's just not... We need a better satellite. But there was another big ship that was over here. And that was where we kind of ended. We were looking through that ship and then we drove back. And we left the rover there. went down the sand dune thing, came out. So where we came out, through the caves, the cave one way, I think might have come out there. Or maybe down there or something. No, the one way, because it comes out there on that corner. Then we went through the left and it went in for a long time and it came out here. And then there was also another weird tunnel that we didn't end up going through because we were running out of oxygen. So the one that comes out here, I want to go figure out what that is. That looks super cool. Also more ruins and stuff over there. And we need better satellites in the sky. That's our little mine extraction there. That must be the little living habitat thing that we built. That's for sulfur. The other one for iridium, or not iridium. Yeah, it is iridium. Right. Well, let's pump some of this stuff then. Full on silicon, so we're gonna have to make another silicon one. Cobalt. Silicon. Okay. Ooh, dark. Nighttime. Hey, that's zeolite. Does zeolite grow? That's it over there too. Was these... I don't understand. Were these things like just hidden away under little bits of ice that I hadn't seen? Because that's kind of what it looks like. But also it's coming off of like tree roots. So does that mean zeolite just grows? It has a chance of just like growing places? That's very cool. And also very weird. I want to know what is going on with this material here. We still have more exploring to do through there. We haven't really gone up there a little bit. We went up a bit way earlier on. There's more there. Next to this, look at these giant roots reaching down. That's so cool from up above. Wonder if I could climb, like jetpack up those. All right, we should probably check on the mine while we're here. You know, that was the whole point of coming over. Got a good bit of stuff. And I jet back up. Oh, climb? I can just click it to climb? What is this? You look like a predator. I mean, a plant predator, but a predator. Got a sort of bit of a Venus flytrap thing going on there. A lot of zeolite up here. Zeolite definitely grows. There's no way that it doesn't. Container. The rest of the stuff I'm not too concerned with. Yeah, the zeolite grows for sure. Whoa! Look at this, it just overlooks. We should build another little outpost up here. Oh, we don't have enough iron to build a window. This is so cool to be up here. And it's so cool that the roots got put in there and we can just like climb up them. What a neat little thing. See, this is, I could just like get lost exploring around in places here. We're not going to have the inventory space to pick up any sulfur. More. 2 fertilizer. Ah, and there's even other stuff here that we could grab and... Wow. That is so awesome. That is so, so cool. All right, let's go pick up a little bit of sulfur. Whatever little sulfur that we can. Just over here, right? Yeah, there we go. Sort of placed it at a midpoint here. Okay, yeah, so that still mines lots of other stuff. So yeah, I'm wondering now with the extract rare ores, would it then be like not picking up the silicon, iron, you know, whatever else? Which on the one hand, yes, we want those materials, But that's not what... We can get those materials right next to us. So that's not why we place these over here. If it then only picks up the rarer ones from that area, well, then we can put a couple mines, like 2 or 3 out here, just to get, like, lots of the base materials. Or maybe, honestly, even only 1 is probably fine. Maybe 2. Just to get base materials, and then we can put the rest... 79. Just make another rod with that one, because we're out of space there. Zeolite. We now have lots of zeolite. Lots and lots. It's got to be related to plant growth or something, because we went from never seeing any zeolite anywhere to now it's all over the damn place. Like everywhere we look. Ooh, a lot of iridium rods there. Bit of fertilizer too. Okay, let's check the tier 2 ore extractor over here. Let's see. What do we think? What do we think? Any guesses? Will it be rarer ores? Will it just be normal stuff? It's just normal stuff. It's just normal stuff. Maybe we'll give it another little bit. We'll see. We'll see. Just, we're not in a rush. If we're not getting anything from there, though, we'll switch it over to... I was going to say the aluminum one. But do we need a mine that's picking up just aluminum? We kind of are getting enough of that. Although... I kind of think that maybe we will. We're just going to need to make so much super alloy and stuff. So much super alloy. Whatever. One step at a time. One step at a time. We'll just change this back to iron. It's not more iron, it's just iron again. Silicon's just silicon again. Oh my god, this whole time terraformation is like shooting up. We're almost at 1 billion. Oh, but it doesn't say billion. We're going from mega terraformation, or is it megatons? Because that's G then goes from mega to giga. Giga terraformation? I don't know what that means. I don't know. Tier 3 exoskeleton could be cool. The air filter. Ah, I'm excited. Tree spreader. So, we're a long way off from that. Because that's what the tree seeds that we can make here are for. I can't see what else they'd be for before that. Maybe oxygen next? No, to be honest, I think our next step... How far away are we from portals? Teleporter. 25. So we need 25 times what we've done. Water filter allows you to drink directly from lakes. Very cool as well. The auto crafter is going to be huge. Incubator, very interesting. That's going to be cool too. That's at 25. 32. I just really want that teleporter. I want to make other little bases in different areas, partially just in places that look cool that we can get back and forth from, but also partially... Let's make this now because we can't. Oh, but the super alloy just takes so much. Okay, no, not that. What am I doing? Not that one either. Lost my blueprint. Want to make that. And we want to make that. I lost my train of thought too. I want to travel back and forth between places that are just have like cool bases, like, you know, up there or over here or anything. But also really I want to be able to teleport back and forth so we can get to like mining easier. We can get places to explore easier as well. Look at the big growth underwater. Very cool. We don't have anything else for the exoskeleton right now, do we? Let's take it off then. I think we get ready to make more of these. But also we kind of don't really need one. Now, let's make one of these first for power. We just need an explosive powder. Then we can deconstruct that one. Construct one of these. Oh, we're missing a water. That's fine. Wait, I'm all turned around. Let's put it behind these ones. That should give us lots of bonus power there. Well, 264 is a bit. Makes a couple more of the tier 2s. They only take 38 energy. They put a lot of plants out too, so we'll have good biomass coming in. Yeah, at first glance, it seems like the algae generator gives us more oxygen, but once we put flowers into the flower generators, it's definitely that. Wait, yeah, let's pin that. Let's get 2 more super alloy, 1 more water, a couple of flowers, a couple of high capacity flower. I guess Tuska. Tuska it is. We do have 2 more super alloy. That was easy. I am going to put them right around here, though. Just because I want this thing to be optimizing the tier 2 ones rather than the tier 1. We'll just have a crazy field of many flowers. There's many, many flowers there. Okay, that puts us up at above 21,000. That's good. That's something. Now 186 available. What's the difference between T3 and the T4? A lot of super alloy. Also quite a bit more energy. Okay, but we could get rid of some of those. We just need to make a bunch of super alloy. Let's aim to make 2. I think that was too many. Not quite enough to be able to make 6. Two iridium rods, and we'll need some more explosive powder. Okay, now let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of that. How much space does this one take up? Oh my god. Oh, we gotta put this outside. This is way too big to be fitting inside now. Where do we go for heat? Let's put big heat over here. Do we build the tier 2s out here? Don't know. Let's try it. Let's deconstruct this. We'll probably have to take this out first. We cannot build these outside. So we'll have to get rid of all of those ones just to put in this one. But to be honest, I think that's probably worth it, even just for those 2. The amount of heat they're putting out. It puts out 28 heat. Yeah. We can maybe make more. Yeah, even with just those 2, the heat is so much more than it was before. I think it was at 40,000 something before. 44,000. Now it's at 278,000. Just with those two. But yeah, I mean, if you multiply 28 by 500% plus whatever the other additions are, versus if you multiply 538 by that, big difference. All right, let me eat some beans. Not ready. Oh, what are the controls? I don't even know. Just eat some beans here. Drink some water. Recipe for that. We need magnesium. And make some more super alloy with these. God, we're low on cobalt all the time. Let's dump the rest of these for now. Can put 3 of those away. Let's put one of those to make one more explosive powder. We'll make one more. One of the super alloy away. Goodness. Okay. Another tier 4 heater. Oh, that's optimizing all of them. This is going to be a big number now. It should be over 300,000, I think. Over 413. Okay. We're actually going to reach that fusion generator fairly quickly then. And then a tier 2 machine optimizer. So I wonder what that does. Is it able to boost more machines? It probably is. Which then, if we could put that onto the oxygen one, that would probably be best right away. Because the drill one, we don't really... It could boost more, but it's boosting the big one and 4 of the small ones, which means there's only 3 smaller ones that it isn't boosting. That's already boosting everything. Just the oxygen, if it could boost all of those. Well, once again, we just need something bigger than what those are offering. Just need a better option. Tier 2 flower spreader. Like, it's good, but I'm guessing a tree... Well, yeah, I'm guessing a tree spreader would be much better. Wait, what's that? Tier 5 heater. So we unlock this through bio. Yeah, pretty soon, though, we're going to have pressure and heat at a point where they are not unlocking... And oxygen, where they're not unlocking anything on their own. Fairly soon. Okay. I think next step is move this. Yeah, this doesn't unlock anything rare from where it is. Okay. It was worth a shot. You know? You never know until you try. And once you try, you still might not know. But maybe you do. But here we are. With knowledge. Okay. Get rid of these. Let's look at that versus that. And where do we want to put them? Actually, yeah, I can't think of reason why we'd need this right now. I guess maybe in the sulfur one, but we already had, like... Let's go back to the sulfur one and collect, because we got distracted climbing up the tree roots and digging up a million things. We went up there. So cool, right up at the top. Oh, man. We've got to build so many different bases around here in so many cool different areas. Just, we got to. Let's take that, and then let's just take the whole inventory of the sulfur one. Hopefully it's got a decent bit of sulfur. And yeah, I guess that's the difference. If we put the rarer one here, then maybe it, we get, like, just sulfur. I think that's the only thing that I can think makes sense. Also, I guess there is the fact that it has much bigger. Yeah, maybe we should put it in these other areas. Even if, for nothing else, it has the locker instead of the storage container, so it can harvest more, so that when we go to check on it, we're getting a bigger inventory back. Oh, there was also things for the vehicle we needed new things to build. Specifically, I remember the unlimited oxygen supply in the vehicle. Still have some crazy red storms going on around here. Let's also check rockets. I think there's definitely something we can do with rockets. Okay, so the seed spreader rocket. And this gives global oxygen multiplier. The plant gives plants. This one gives oxygen. We should probably, Heredity 1, we should probably send up one of those to boost our oxygen supply. And we can now send the map information one because we can make the super alloy one. We'd actually send that up super easily. I mean, well, all of them are actually pretty easy to make. Those rockets. Easy in the sense that it requires nothing extra from us. Iridium. Let's just make some more iridium rods, I guess. We've got so much iridium. Titanium. Now titanium's full. That's great. Cobalt. Can always use more cobalt. Oh, if anyone's looking to give us more, that any of those mines that we have, the ore extractors. Sulfur over here. So actually what we'll need is we're going to need to make a bunch of super alloy. Let's go 5. That was 6. Well, we've already got 2 of those. Okay. Let's get rid of that one for now. Put that one up. Oh, and we need more. Yeah. Okay. Get another 4. Okay, so now just 1 aluminum. We can make the super alloy rod. Osmium, and we've got that. And then compass, silicon, magnesium, aluminum. Did we make one before? I think we did make one, but then I think or we were going to. Did we unmake it? Did we put it in a container somewhere? I don't see it anywhere, so it must have just been unmade. I don't remember what was in this. Magnesium? Was it 2 aluminum? 2 aluminum. Wow, I'm amazed that I remembered most of that. Okay, so maybe we do want a direct ore one on the aluminum. Let's send this up first off, because I want to see points of interest on the map. Look at this thing. Ooh, big old solar panels there. Map information. There it goes. I love that. I think that's such a cool thing that you like build the rockets and you shoot them up. Awesome. So, what do we think? Oh! Oh, wow. Wow, this is super helpful. Osmium, zeolite, iridium, sulfur, super alloy? Is there a cave? There's a place? Or is this just where we can mine them? If we go out into the desert to mine, it mines silicon specifically. Aluminum. Magnesium specifically. That. Say, you wouldn't put obsidian out here anywhere, would you? It's down there. It is down there. So that means I have no idea what anything up in this region is. Maybe just more iridium? It says iridium there. I don't know. Sulfur. Oh, uranium. We can get uranium in the desert over there. Wow. Wow. I am so glad we decided to do that. Okay, so now we need to build a bunch of the rare ore extractors that are extracting specifically that stuff. We want one in uranium, or on aluminum. We want one on uranium over there. We don't need one on iron way down there. These ones are all close together. So for sulfur and osmium, I think we'll do those rather than putting like another sulfur one out there. We'll go there for uranium just because it's the only spot. I mean, I guess there's one way out there near titanium and stuff, but that's a little far for us. More osmium, cobalt way out there. Sulfur is also down there. Ooh, obsidian. We're gonna get you so that we get a map of our own. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And nothing else that we can see, at least as of yet. Maybe with bigger rockets we will. Okay. Super, super cool. Wow. Okay, let's get rid of those for now. I do want to send up this other oxygen one so that we're generating more oxygen. Let's look at that. What do we need to create mutagen? We already make one of those? I feel like I made one. Oh, we have a bacteria sample. Methane cartridge. Just sulfur and we've got a mutagen. Okay. Oh, but we'll need another bacteria sample to for the actual rocket. Need a tree seed, tree bark. Got that. Super alloy we've got. Uranium. We'll need one more super alloy. Oh, we don't have one. Ah, but we have just enough aluminum. And just enough cobalt. Nope, just one of you. You. Iridium rods, we've got billions. Not actually, but that's how it feels. Well, okay, so we can now make that. And we can now make that. Which means we can now launch this this rocket. Yeah, give me some more water. I'm dying of thirst over here. Oh wait, no, I was wrong. See, I pulled out the stuff to make the extra bacteria sample, and then I forgot about it. There we go. Now we're ready. I'm gonna say there's a lot of water in my inventory because some of it was for that bacteria sample. Seed spreader rocket, that's what it is. Oxygen multiplier 1000. Let's go. Go be green. Oh, more plants, more glass in our rockets. I want to know what type of glass this is because it's gotta be like bulletproof, super heat and cold resistant, like just the best gas you could ever, or glass you could ever find. Maybe gas, I don't know, maybe it's filled with gas. Who knows how this science works. Yeah, so we go from around 220,000, was it, I think, to now 211. It's great. Yeah, we're generating a lot of stuff. Now pressures, which was the highest, is actually the lowest by a lot. Ooh, this is the seed spreading or just the sandstorm? It looks like the seed spreading. Oh, the green stuff? It's getting in here. It'll be a while. It'll be it'll be a while before we get there. It's gonna be, we're actually gonna hit nuclear fusion very soon there. It won't be too long then before we hit that. It will still be a long time before we hit the tree spreader. No, there, but that is okay because now we have other goals. We need that. I guess that's all we need. Oh, we're gonna have to make so much super alloy. Yeah, you know what we need to do? So we're gonna take this. We're gonna deconstruct this whole one. I want to take this to where it said that, oh wait, also let's look at what we need to build the oxygen thing here. Oh yeah, and there were the other ones too, because we, so I've got everything for that. But let's get rid of those for a sec. The speed increase we haven't made yet. The Equipment increase, inventory increase, and lights were made. Unlimited oxygen, beacon. We can make all of those pretty easily. Ooh, but we can't fit all of them until we get a larger... Let's see. Maybe we get rid of the beacon. I don't think we need that one. Speed would be nice, though. I don't know how much speed increase it's going to be, but speed would be nice. Oxygen would also be pretty cool. Okay, so let's undo that. Or, yeah, we'll just take all the gas that you have there. Mostly methane, but some not methane. Okay, so build the rocket booster. We do need one super alloy, which we need one aluminum for, which we don't have. Okay. Well, let's focus on the positives. Let's build what we do have. Let's focus on what we can control. Zeolite. 1, 2, 3, 4 of that, and a couple of oxygen capsules will make us our infinite oxygen over here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, infinite O2 in there. That's a great thing to have. Now, yeah. Let's put the rest of this back. Okay, you know what? I'm getting distracted by so many things. Let's just go before we even finish that with the... Before we finish this, let's run over and make the tier 2 ore extractor over in the area where it said super alloy was. Because that actually might be the most... that might be the most important thing to just get lots of. I mean, uranium is also pretty key. But no, let's do it one step at a time. Let's go do it where the aluminum one is. So iron, we don't need the iron. Do not need the titanium. We're gonna dump everything so that we can take the inventory of that one and then deconstruct it and then make the new one. Don't need the cobalt. Don't need the silicon. Just need that. And the water we'll keep because we always need the water. Okay, yeah. So we'll take this aluminum. We'll dump the other one down. Just... I mean, eventually, in theory, we could change them all to be the advanced ones so that it's pulling exactly what we want and not stuff that we don't want. Except for the ones that are right next to us. No. Deconstruct. There we go. Now for this one, yes. Now it's making aluminum. Now the question is, will it pull up just aluminum, or will it still pull up other stuff? Does it pull up the same amount of aluminum and other stuff, the same percentage? Does it pull up more aluminum and less other stuff? Or does it just have a bigger locker? And that's the only thing. Nuclear fusion generator. Ooh, let's look at this too. Let's we have the super alloy now. Oh, because we got it from taking apart that ore extractor. Well, you know what? Let's do this quick. Make that off. Let's zeolite. Let's go make this the speed booster, and then we have the speed from this thing. Speed. Oh my god, I always try and exit out after. Speed. I'm excited to see how fast that is now. But let's get rid of that. And let's see, what does the fusion generator... Whoa, nuclear fusion. Super alloy and pulsar quartz. Look at the amount of energy. Oh my god. Oh, and we can... Oh, I was going to say we can put it next to the optimizer. We don't have an optimizer for that just yet. But we do have exactly 5 pulsar quartz. Okay, let's make some super alloy. Need silicon. We need cobalt. Need some iron. Probably only need 2. Titanium. Just 1. That'll be enough. I mean, we have more than enough now, but... Here we go. Okay. A fusion generator. Ooh. Nuclear fusion. Look at how small it is. Look at that. About 1485 kilowatts. Wow. Now we have so much power for everything, which is actually good because changing these out is going to be an extra 130 power for each of them. I kind of forgot about that, but that would be a lot of extra power. Okay, so now our mission is to make more of these. Oh, but that we need more of these, which we need more of these. So I guess we'll take all 4 of those. Actually, no. We don't even have enough right now. Okay, you know what then? Let's do this. Let's just go put a normal ore extractor in some of these other places. Like the uranium and the super alloy. And that's better than nothing, at least, right? Like that gives us something to work with. What we should be doing too is we should be making beacons in some of these places. We should put a little living compartment with a door and a beacon above it, right next to each of these mines. Because eventually, maybe we'll want to build little bases there or have teleporters. Probably not for close ones like the aluminum or even like the iridium, but for farther out ones, it would make sense, wouldn't it? And what do we need for that? Okay, so let's just take 2 of those for us now. We'll need a few iron. Aluminum. Need a couple aluminum. These. Then we'll need some titanium. I think I'm bringing enough to make 2 of each. And then the extractor as well. Well, I guess we can only make 1 right now. All right, let's go. Let's test out. Let's take some beans, a squash, maybe an eggplant too. My body doesn't revolt. Let's test out how fast this thing is now. Whoa, fast enough that it just leapt straight off. Okay, it feels faster. We're getting air here. This thing's basically got a Formula 1 car. Wow. 1 aluminum out of 4. What the hell? You're supposed to extract rare ores from the ground. Or maybe it's just... Wait. I actually really fast need to go back and check the map again. I was like, maybe it's just the ore extractor actually couldn't extract, like, osmium from the ground, for example. Maybe it would only have extracted and just normal stuff around it. Now it's able to. I don't know. I'm guessing at all of these things. The only real difference I can see is that it's got a locker instead of storage container, which is a good difference, to be clear. But to say that it extracts rare ores feels like a lie. So we gotta go straight past. Instead of going down to the osmium, we gotta go all the way straight past. And over here, we gotta create a little network of ore extractors. There's also up there that we could do the uranium. I don't know that it's closer though. I think it's also harder to get to. This is mostly flat here. It's uphill here, but then because this is up on a plateau, I think that's fine. Okay, so straight across. Yeah, just straight through basically. No, this way. Straight through this way. Okay, back in the driver's seat. Oh, and look at this. We don't even have to worry about oxygen. Oh, man, I love this. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be heading up, not that hill, up this one. Yes. Look at this thing just flies over edges now. Got so much speed. Is it down there where the uranium is? I bet you it is. It was just around the corner, wasn't it? Oh, wait. Actually, this just has a big satellite thing down there. Let's head out. Let's see. We go to build this ore extractor here. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, just a normal one, right? I was going to say, we didn't bring everything we needed. But no, just a normal one. What do we get? This is just iron. So maybe if it's like I said... No, please deconstruct. If it's like I said, and it... What is up with this? Can we go in? Open debris. Whoa! So sometimes you can just, like, open up the debris, and it's got stuff inside. Okay. What do I need for this one? To the... Well, let's just put it all in. We'll drink that because we're dying of thirst. That. That gives us what we need for the mine. I guess we'll take all of this stuff. Take all. The forest reached tree level. Oh, we just reached tree level. We gotta go look around now. Where do we... Well, obviously there wouldn't be trees up here, I don't think, but I didn't see any trees. We didn't see anything that even, like, began to look like trees. It is so cool to see that wheel thing now with the, the plants all over it. So does this just mean the trees can start growing now? Because I don't know about you guys, but I haven't seen a whole lot of trees around. There's something up there. I don't know what that is, but that was something. Okay, so this is empty. Can't construct or deconstruct or anything. All right, well then, let's move along here. No, do not deconstruct the rover. That would be calamitous. Well, let's put all that stuff back. Okay, so not down there for uranium. Further along. See, this is when having that little map chip would be very helpful. Is it over here, maybe? Yeah, it wasn't down in the green area. It was over here. Let's see it. No, you know what? I bet you that I am right, where it's like this ore extractor isn't powerful enough to extract the rare ores like uranium. Although it extracts iridium just fine, right? Iridium. Should we put it down over there? It expands more. Maybe down over here? We'll just keep trying it in different locations. We'll try down over there, and then over here. Just want it to say uranium. I don't think it would be down here, but maybe it would. Let's try it. Still iron. Down here. This looks like a perfect spot. There's uranium down here. Oh. I think... I worry that I'm right, that we can't build it out here. Whoa! Pressure multiplier, fuse, rocket engines, iridium rods. Look at all this stuff. Over here? Is it where it's green? Is that what matters? An awkward way to build that. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter that it's green. Okay, let's go back to the rover. I'm trying the other areas. Because it showed the ore on the map in like a little sort of square. Not that there was an actual square, I think, in like the landscape, but I think it just showed the area where you could get uranium. I mean, we can try it down there too, but I think we might be sunk. I think we need the bigger one. Well, I guess we might explore a little bit out here. You know what? A good way to do it would be... I was going to say to go test in that osmium cave, but we don't... Wait, actually, yeah, let's try it down here first. What is this? No way. Is there a secret underground base right here? That is so cool. Uranium? Not uranium. But, actually, yeah, let's put a bunch of stuff back in the... Put it back in the truck, then. Let's do this. Here, let's do this. I'm gonna build it so that we know the materials we... Oh. Shit. Limited space. Let's take that in there, then, I guess. Let's hop back in just to get full oxygen. And then let's go down. This is so cool. I'm so excited for this. Climb down. Whoa. Look at this little place. It's got... This is a... That's a fusion reactor. But it seems to be dead. This here. What's on this? Read message. It's been 6 months since the crash, and I'm barely surviving. My main goal is to build a rocket and leave this place forever. This planet is cursed. I can feel it. I'll have to go back to the crash site. I think there was a secret room in the control bay. A deconstructible wall somewhere near the main screens. But it's been a while and I can hardly remember. What? This is so cool. Locker storage. Look at all this stuff. I can't deconstruct these, really? You sure? Really like the, wait. Kind of flash for a second. I can deconstruct the locker. Flashing almost like I can deconstruct the whole thing. Probably wouldn't be a good thing, though, when we're underground. I wish I could take the fusion reactor. Wow, okay, so somewhere in one of the crash sites, there's a hidden wall. Question is, though, what crash site? I mean, there is that big thing. There's also a bigger one out there. That one, I think they said everyone made it to the escape pods and whatnot. There's that one way out there. There's other crashes. We're gonna have to check all of them. Okay, I think we're heading back now. The storage is full back there. Our storage is full here. We'll have to come back. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Nice spinning. Whoa, the rovers may be too fast now. Feels like it's getting wild. It's getting out of control. We'll stop the aluminum on the way back. So we'll have to come back here when we have a, what we need to make a tier 2 extractor. I think that's gotta be it. I can't think of what else would be. Or maybe we were just in the wrong position, but we can check the map again and see. All right, let's see. Was there any difference with this? Whoa, okay. It is all aluminum now. Maybe the... So... Clearly seems to be some sort of, like, higher percentage chance or something of aluminum coming in. You know what? We've got enough aluminum, though. I mean, we'll take, yeah, the one that we can. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I should have built a little living container where I was trying to mine, and then we would have been able to check on the map and see if it was in the right position or not. You know, sure, yeah, we surely tried right around there. Did we? Or maybe we didn't get close enough. That's definitely the lower area where the little ladder was. And that's probably the little green area that I dipped into. Maybe we didn't try actually exactly. Now I'm mad. Now I'm thinking we missed the spot of the actual uranium. But maybe we didn't. I don't know. It's hard to say. So let's not jump to any conclusions. More flowers. You know what? Let's take out the tree bark. Put just the flowers in there. And this can over here be tree/flowers. Put all of these in, and all the tree bark too. This one is still just sort of random stuff. Mutagen, we'll leave that there. Seeds, lots of food seeds. more iridium rods. We've got so many of those. Uranium rod, which is very good and helpful. The osmium will keep. Let's deconstruct this. Or decode. Blue chip. Blueprint. T2 speed increase. We just got the T1 and now we can make it super fast. Let's see. What does it take? Just 2 of these? What? That's actually super easy to make. This thing, it's gonna be flying. Let's pull in other stuff from the vehicle first. Yeah, come over this way. Yeah, because I think it has everything we need. Well, almost everything. There we go. Oh, I guess we can't make it over here. We have to make explosive powder too. All right, well, let's put away some stuff then. Put it away, put it away. Sulfur, we only need to keep 2. That's aluminum, not super alloy. Although they are somewhat connected at times. And we need 1 iridium. Let's go make this boost. Now there's also a reason to take the rover because it's gonna have absolutely insane speeds. Movement speed increase. So this one was 100%. This is 200%. It's gonna go so fast. Okay. Well, I can't wait to see what that's like. Also, I don't know what I was thinking taking those taking these ingredients with me to make like a little base and stuff. We can find these anywhere. Just anywhere on the planet. There are the basic ingredients we need to make a basic base. That's what we want to look at more. That, I guess we'll look at the tier 1 ore extractor too. I'll take this stuff for both, and then we can look if we get to exactly the right spot on the map. We can see if it makes a difference whether we have the tier 1 or the tier 2. Because that will also inform us for other things like the osmium and other stuff. If we go try to place ore extractors there, will it work with the ore extract? Yeah, actually, no. So we'll keep those too. You can have that and that. More seeds and flowers over there. Well, more flowers. More seeds over here. God, there's too many. Too many. You go over there. Okay, and what do we need for one of these? Well, let's do that. Now we're on the way to insects. 2.49 gigaton. God, it's going so fast. Air filter. We can make an air filter. That unlocked. Where is it? T3. Okay, so we do want to make that now. Auto crafter unlocked. Oh my god, the amount of things. Is air filter over here? Yes, it is. Put these away. We need that. And we need that. Oh man, and the autocrafter. What's the autocrafter like? Need a super alloy rod for that too. We need a lot of super alloy rods. Actually, we don't need the tier 3 just yet. Because we still can't make the map. Once we make the map, we'll need it. So let's take that off. We don't need to use a super alloy rod on that just yet. Got nuclear fusion. Oh, we're actually going to hit the tier 2 machine optimizer pretty fast. That's a little ways away. Yeah, decent ways away. That one's quite a ways. Incubator is going to be before we know it. Okay, so that. Gotta keep track of how much super alloy we need. Oh, we only have 2 cobalt. go. Let's check the mine that's close by up here. What do you have? Give me your secrets. Oh, you do have some cobalt. Oh, let's take the rest. Let's just take it all. Now what are we missing for this? More aluminum. Okay, now let's take all of these. Oh, I think we're still not gonna have enough. 2 of those. I want 1 fabric. We're gonna need methane. And we are gonna need more aluminum. Make a super alloy rod. Oh, I was just making that unthinking. We don't actually need the auto crafter yet. Well, no, let's make it and then see what it's like. But we'll need one of the super alloy rods for the tier 2 ore extractor. But first, let's make this air filter. Nice. Okay. Now it's only going down 1.9 per second. Does it seem any faster or slower than it was before? Maybe it's instead of 2 per second, I guess. Need more oxygen in the air. Let's make an auto crafter. Okay, and it has a big radius. Let's just place you over here and see what can we make. All of those are within range. Select the recipe to automatically craft. Whoa, we can make multiplier fuses now. What? It's showing me recipes that I do not have access to. Purification capsule, chlorine dioxide, purified water and toxins. Fully fills your toxic meter. Allows you to explore. Don't know what that is yet. We don't have that. Insects multiplier fuse. Use the performance of nearby machines with insects, which we don't have, and make a fuse cartridge with solar quartz. Where's that coming from? And circuit boards. Never seen that. We could have it make super alloy rods. Could have it make super alloy. If it makes super alloy, though, it will just, we'll have like no cobalt left. You know, like anything that we're low on, no aluminum. We won't have any of that left. It'll just auto make. I guess it can only make 8 of them. I don't think we need this just yet. I think we will want it at some point. But I don't think we're there quite yet where we need it. Let's look at, yeah, having enough to build one of each of these. Which actually means we don't need that anymore. Because we have just the one. 3 iridium rods. No. Oh. And an aluminum. Silicon we can leave here. Magnesium, titanium, iron, we can leave all of that. Oh no, we need a titanium. Spoke too soon. Maybe we could find that anywhere, but take a bean with us just for good luck. Let's go, let's take some water too. All right. We are gonna go back. We're gonna head back the same way. We now have an even faster rover. Back of this is empty, right? Oh no, there's crap in here. Which we don't need. Oh, more storm time. Oh god. We haven't had one of these in a while. Why does this feel so much worse than the others? What's happening? What are these colors? These are so fast. What's going on? What the hell is this? What is happening? What is happening? Are these dropping anything? These aren't even dropping anything. They're just exploding. Get hit by an asteroid. That was an achievement? What's happening? Please don't destroy my base. This is terrifying. Why are there so many? What's going on here? And they're not even dropping any resources, or are they? Wait, what is this stuff? No, it's just... It's normal stuff. They're just making everything purple. Oh! They are. They're dropping super alloy. What? It's a super alloy meteor shower? This is insane. How did this happen? Where is this coming from? Whoa! We definitely got hit by a big one there. What is happening? That was terrifying. There was so many. Okay, so... I don't know what spawned that. But now we have to run around picking up super alloy, obviously, because that's way too valuable for us to leave lying around. What the hell? Inventory full. Yeah, you bet it is. Okay, let's put the stuff for these mines. Alright, we got rid of the aluminum and the... Put this, all that stuff in there. We just need one titanium and one aluminum. That shouldn't be in there. Just fabric. I'm gonna put these in the rover so that we know we have what we need for the mines when we get down there. And then I guess let's look at the map first of all. Does it show super alloy on it? Not really. It doesn't glow like the iridium or the uranium or anything, so we can't really see it around. So I guess we just have to like scout and use our eyes. Kind of easier, I think, with the green because it sort of stands out a bit more. I say, and immediately have no idea where I last was, where I can pick that up. That was wild. That hit all over. There should be a super alloy all over the damn place now. And there's so many of these things hit it. Maybe not all of them had super alloy that they dropped. That could be... That's a thought. Or maybe it just all despawned like super fast. I don't know. Let's check the usual spots. It always hits the same sorts of spots. Those are very pretty flowers. Oh, that's also... Those are trees! We've got trees outside. Wow. Why are the trees only growing on the rocks? I don't know, but it looks cool. What's happening here? Since when does aluminum spawn there? What's happening? I'm so confused by everything. And where did all the super alloy go? I know that you can't tell me that it was just those few meteors up there. I saw what was going on. This place was a hellscape. I keep thinking like, oh, there's more super alloy over here. No, it's just purple plants. Does the super alloy like turn into purple plants or something? Am I walking inside somehow despawn all that super alloy? Or was it only like loading in when it was near me or something? I'm confused. I thought that was a super alloy meteor storm, which it was. Now all the alloy's gone. I mean, we still got a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like I'm happy about the amount that we got. But oh, we'll never be able to see it down here. Look at all this life though under the water. Okay, I can't search around forever for super alloy in the rocks and whatnot. It's just iron. I mean, even up here, I was pulling it off the rocks, and then I was trying to pick it up, and we didn't have inventory space. I dropped down. Now it's gone. I don't know. This planet is a mystery. The guy was saying the planet is cursed. No, maybe they're onto something. I don't know. You know what? Let's just go. Let's go build some more extractors out here. Look at this thing now. It's actually so fast it can't stay on the ground. Okay, so now it does seem to be doing just like almost all aluminum. which is cool, I guess. Oh my god. We actually... Whoa! We're gonna have to be careful with this thing now because it's so fast. You can't not, like, make jumps. Wow, very cool. Looks beautiful with the trees up here. Oh, and that's a little... Well, now there's water down there. That was not there before. Right. Let's pick up the stuff. Goods. I'm gonna try it down here and just see what it says. Nope, still just iron right here. Okay. It wasn't over here. That's good. To know. So it could have been further up there. It's tough to tell from what it says on, like, the map at home what we actually have out here. This is also just iron. We get to the spot where it's uranium and the normal one works there. I'm gonna freak out. I won't actually... Whoa. So our rover can go at, like, quarter the speed of light now, but it gets knocked apart by one little, Yeah, I actually think that it might be out here that the uranium is. Maybe we, didn't put something down here before. No, it's still not here. Where can it be? Because it's not down there, right? Like, that much is certain. Maybe we have to get just, like, the map inventory, or the map module for our inventory to see. Or maybe the uranium, because, like, the uranium might just be such a small location where it's like there's only uranium right here, nowhere else. This is pretty much the only thing that I could think right now. Or did it just mean that there's, like, uranium that you can find there? You can't mine it. Or did it, like, does it have to be on the rock? This is definitely the big rock thing. And it was just... I feel like it should be down there. Like, that there, that's the green spot. It should be right over here, I would think. Gotta be. Ah, damn. Can't find it anywhere. What's up in this area? Why does this look so weird here? What if I put it here? Can't even get on it. It's still just iron. Okay, so you're nothing special. If we move farther down, there's some zeolite there. And on a tree root. Iron. Just everywhere it's iron. Now we need to find a location that's, like, clearly different and put it there and see if it makes any difference. Like, this is a different landscape. What's going on here? Nothing. Just iron is going on here. We've left the rover behind. We need to go back to the rover. That's an insect. That's a grub. Uncommon larvae. What? We've got bugs. Found bugs. I don't know what this landscape is. I think this is the one that's right next to the place where we found the zeolite the first time. The zeolite and the pulsar quartz. You know what? I think maybe then we just continue this little expedition here in our rover, going down mostly south until we find the area with the lava. I think that's our best play here. So I don't know. We just need a map. Just need a map. That should still leave us with everything. We don't need to see it. Let's bring some of that. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can get through this weird steamy area. Crashing the rover or... Whoa. I don't know why this landscape is different or like what it signifies. I mean, sometimes on a planet you just have different landscapes, but often here they're like meant to be something. It's out here in the desert. I don't know. Was it down below the desert, or was it like further over to the west? Yeah, we're going like... No. No. 4? We're unstuck. Doesn't seem to be working. I'm F4ing. Oh, there we go. Yep, come on. There we go. Okay. Whew. We're more cautious there. What is this area? Can we mine anything here? Iron. Just don't know. I don't know where... I'm lost without the map. Maybe down through here is where, oh, ice is there suddenly. Still ice. Still ice blocking places off. This little... It's a desert, but it's... like, almost like a desert oasis? Oh, pretty cool. It's not a cave there, is it? No, just a corner. Well, maybe we can't get through that yet. Maybe we can't get to obsidian yet. I also don't even know if obsidian is that way or if there's something else. Ooh, look at this rover fly. Let's try going up this way. Whoa, my God. Seeing if we can, Whoa! Guys, this is a little... Somebody landed here. What in the world? Somebody crash landed here. Wow, but they had, somewhat different starting materials to us. Welcome to your assigned planet. There's the same as we were given. The same. Oh, but this, yeah. Didn't have doors on your thing. Plant multiplier fuse, very cool. Heat multiplier, pulsar quartz. All very cool. T1 vegetube. What is a T1 vegetube? Just ice, magnesium, other, yeah. Wait, should we put a plant in there? Let's put the Brelia in there. Oh, it has Orima. Oh, that's a cool seed. So we'll keep that one. What was going on with this over here? Wow. Okay, lots of stuff. All this stuff go in there, I guess. We'll take the rest. Lots of super alloy and stuff found around. We can't even deconstruct these. They're too broken, I guess. I know that there's the ladder there. I just want to see if there's anything else up here first before we go down. Very cool. Ooh, I bet you up that way. Up that way we can get into the lava area. All right. Let's head downstairs. Look at this little area. Read message. Well, I wasn't expecting my landing site to be so bad, but there is no reason for me not to be able to terraform this big rock. I have enough knowledge to succeed. All I have to do is follow the right steps and hope for good weather and not too many meteors. Surely it can't be that hard. Yeah, good luck with that, pal. Going down again. This is so cool. I wonder if we were able to build like basement, things like this. It's been harder than expected. The outside is toxic and the seeds won't really grow underground. According to my calculations, the planet will be in a better position for terraformation in around 2 years. I'll just have to survive until then. Year 355. What's the year for us now? I can't remember. Another. Whoa. We can't deconstruct the technical debris just yet. There's another door down. Buddy, you had a massive spot here. There's your bed, locker storage. But this is a crazy amount of stuff. Lerma seed. And where am I supposed to find more iridium on this planet? I've looked everywhere without success, and there's ice all over. It's critical I find some to start heating the planet. Everything outside is freezing. I need to sleep, but I cannot stop thinking. Tomorrow will be better. Such a sentence for something so small is inhumane. I don't deserve this. Damn. Okay, rocks. Okay, we go back up over here into like just a storage. Ah! Ah, there's so much stuff. This is so full. And then what's down here? Oh, I don't have an oxygen capsule. Yeah, let's get back upstairs. To the rover. Get inside. Oh, breathe. Oh, I like that it auto refills it like right away too. Okay, these are not things we need to keep. So we can store those in the next thing that we see down there. Wow. This doesn't do anything out here, does it? It's just iron, right? Yeah. Oh, man. This is such a cool little underground base operation thing. Wait. First of all, let's go down here. Let's see. Okay. Making these double doors and stuff. What is this? Unlock blueprint tier 2 food grower. What's over here? Read message. Welcome to your assigned planet. Your mission is to advance the terraform. Welcome to your assigned planet. What is this? It's highlighting when I go over it. I can't do anything with it. Welcome to your... Oh boy. I bet you these are all the ones that he's found of people before that had also crashed. Or something like that. I don't know. I do know is that there's way too much stuff in here. But it all says year 355. No, so he just... Maybe he just cracked and wrote this message again. See, if it said different years down there, then I would think, okay. Hi. What is this? What is going on with that? I feel like he just cracked. Like, you know, it was all just too much for him. Okay, there's way more stuff over here that we have to get. Take the pressure multiplier because we don't have much of those. We definitely have to come back here. But yeah, go down there. Then it's over this way. Then it's up. And it's up again. Then it's up one more time. I guess we're not quite completely full back there, but... Okay. Let's go around this way. Whoa. Calm down, Rover. Calm down. I know you're fast and furious, but, like, let's take it easy. Whoa! That looks like maybe magma stuff. Just need some obsidian. Just a little... Whoa! It was definitely magma. Actually so sad, the irony of that guy saying everything was freezing outside and where he was, and now just close to where he was, there's magma. Iridium here. But what about obsidian? Which I know isn't a thing. That's not what it's... I really don't want to walk on that. Seems like a bad plan. Ooh, I tell you what, though. Okay, so you can't build that out there. But can you build it just right up here? Hydration level low. Iron. Wow. What? Haven't seen that one before. Something else was just unlocked, I think, but I don't know what. Maybe we can't mine. There might be things that we that we can't mine, but it did show on the map as this being like a place where we could find that stuff. Iridium. Obsidian! Incredible. Oh my god. Iron titanium. Yeah, we don't need those. Yes, the super alloy. There's so much iridium rods around. There's so many of those. So much iridium, so many of the... I unlocked something. Okay, we are getting low on... Do we have food? Do we have water? Do I have anything? Am I in any way prepared for this place? I have water. I do not have food. We're gonna die if we are not careful. Come on, right here. Tell me you're extracting obsidian. Obsidian, you are. So, okay, so here's the question. You do the tier 1 ore extract. What are you extracting? Iron. Aha! Aha, so I was right. So... Now let's make sure, too, that you're close enough. Yeah, just iron. So we can only get these rarer ores with tier 2. So while we're here, I guess we'll get a little bit more of this. We certainly do not need more iridium. Oh, and there's that big spaceship up there. Oh my god. Let's take that. Let's drive as far as we can back. Wait, is this the way that I just came up? Why am I already lost? Whoa! Okay. This was nearly very, very bad. We went the wrong way. I thought we were going to fall into the lava there. Our rover is powerful beyond measure. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down, rover. Maybe we shouldn't have gone with the speed anyways. It's so... It's got like a mind of its own now. Okay. Let's drive through here. I think the fastest way is through the first osmium cave that we came through, which is just over that way. But I'm not certain, and I really don't want to get lost. So I think we're gonna go back the way we came, even though that might be slightly farther. But nothing is too far for this rover. So up this way, yeah. Yep, back to the desert. Flying through. Okay, so still didn't get the uranium one, but now we have an obsidian mine. There's also that location of that guy. I'm so intrigued. With all those messages, what I was thinking, well, clearly we are not the first ones sent to this planet. Clearly. There's been at least several before us. But with all those ones that guy had down there, did he just, like, totally lose it and was remaking those signs with that message on them? Or I really thought that he was finding other signs of people, and it turns out, like, they've sent, like, 1,000 people to try and terraform this place before. But maybe it wasn't. Maybe there's only been a few of us. He did say that it seems like the planet would be ready in a few years. So, you know, he was just, like, a little too early, basically. Can't stop to pick up aluminum now. I will say, God, this thing is fat. Look at what is that? Massive jumps. Food level critical. Don't you worry. We are back home. We'll get some good grub in us. Oh my god, and look at the time of this episode too. It's crazy. Okay. So now we're overflowing with iridium rods. We'll put the obsidian where the pulsar was before, I guess. Osmium goes in there, sulfur goes in here. Aluminum, titanium. Okay, let's decode these blueprints really fast. Really quick. Display case, cool, but not necessary. Tier 2 vehicle equipment increase. Okay, so that we can put the beacon on the equipment as well. Great. Let's eat some food. Just before we die. So we're at trees. We're 30% of the way towards insects. We have grubs. Not on us, but they're in the bag. 3.8 gigatons. So what else? What are the other things that we unlocked? Tier 2 food grower was something we unlocked. Grows food faster. We don't really need it faster, I guess. That's cool. And we unlocked the tier 2 machine optimizer. So heat is good enough. We don't need to build any more heating things. I mean, more heating is more terraformation. But in terms of like direct heat unlocks, there's nothing else for us blueprint wise. Oxygen, we're getting there. We're almost at 1 part per million. And we're getting up there too. Next up will be incubator, which we'll actually get fairly soon, and then water filter. This is what I'm dreaming of though. The teleporter. Woohoo! So excited for that. But I think we are gonna wait. We're gonna leave the unloading and unpacking of what we found till after. And then obviously we're gonna have to make more expeditions out. I'm still mad about this. I'm sure, like you can see there, I don't know, maybe the little squares around it is just a thing, I don't know. But clearly we found the place with the obsidian and we were able to get obsidian from it. But also I will say, when we came through, so it was definitely that area that we explored out there. That was nothing. And then we came through here. Yeah, because those are rock walls. There was ice down there, so there's clearly a cave in there somewhere. But we came through here. That's where this guy was crashed. Okay, so the faster way is through the osmium, but it's not that much faster either way. That's where the iron is. And there was obsidian. And I will say that the first place that we tried to put the tier 2 extractor, it didn't work. We had to move around a little bit and find the right place for it. I think we went up like... We might have gone up through there. No, we definitely went around there because we came around and then went around a corner. I think we put the extractor like right there. Yeah, there it is. If we zoom in, we can see it. So we'll just have to zoom in over here and try it. I'll put it on specific places and we'll see. But we'll get the map thing made. Anyways, though, we got to end the episode here before we get on to making a little map for ourselves and unpacking and going back out. Oh, this place is so cool. I'm so excited to see how many other secrets there are, how many secret bases, what's going on with, like, the ruins and the wreckage of different areas. Like, that's a huge wreck down there that we want to see. There's stuff up there. I still don't know what this is. What's that? I don't know. But, we'll find out at some point. That is going to be all for this episode. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.